What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tony's House of Horror. I went out again to the $1.25 store, and I found some stragglers movies that I wanted to pick up that I might want to give a chance and maybe check out later when I have time. That I did not have in my Blu-ray and DVD collection. But I got to tell you what, guys, I've been going out and it's been really weird. I mean, the one girl at the one $1.25 store, Dollar Tree or whatever. We got to get used to saying that, I guess, somehow. Like she put out a few boxes and just like ripped them open and put them on top of pet supplies, and because they didn't have room up front where they have the regular Blu-rays and DVDs displayed. So I looked through them and I found a couple that I didn't have that she had there from before, because when I went in there before to the one Dollar Tree that I went to, they were newer ones that were back there, and I did an earlier video on that. But she came out. This was like maybe a few days later. Sometimes I'll go back like a couple days later to see if there's stuff they left in the back that they couldn't get out, and stock out on the sales floor. But these ones here, I'm going to give them a shot. One of them that I picked up on DVD. I can't remember who I was watching, but he actually said that he heard that it was a good movie from other content creators. So I'm going to give it a shot too and check it out when I get time. I work a lot, so I don't really get to watch all the movies that I pick up. Eventually, I will. You know what I mean? But that's what happens when you work a lot. So, I don't really do reviews on movies. If there's a movie I feel like I want to review, then I will. You know what I mean? So, but when I get a chance, yeah, there is a lot of Dollar Tree movies that I do have that I really didn't get to honestly watch yet. I've watched some of them, but I'm not one of these content creators when I do this, my videos that I'm going to always do reviews on the movies. That's just not me. But hats off to everybody else that does it, though. I really appreciate it because I like watching their content. There's a lot of people out there that do great content, tell you about the movies, and might get you interested in going out and finding that movie and watching it for yourself and giving your own impressions of the movie. Which is really cool. So, but let's get into it, guys. These were a few ones that I found at the $1.25 tree store. you know. But the first one here actually has Matt Damon in it and Jodie Foster, and I think it's called Elysium, if I said it right. And I found this at the $1.25 store on Blu-ray, and I picked that up. But my friend Katie, I was talking to her. We talk on Instagram. Hello, Katie. How are you, dear? I hope everything's going fine with you. She just went out and found some new Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays. Not really much horror. That's why I try to help her out because she likes horror movies like I do. So if I find them for her, I keep them for her, and then we'll do a nice trade. You know what I mean? So I hope she's doing well. But a lot of these movies now are actually coming where they're in like Spanish. But you can still watch the movie, in English. But a lot of them have like Spanish covers. You know what I mean? Or you might see something that says something in front of them in the movie of the description that might be in Spanish, but not to worry. You still can watch the movie in English, so which is really cool. So that's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna check this one. Looks like it might be a good sci-fi flick. Now I can't really say until I watch it. But yeah, that looks like that might be pretty good. So I picked that up at the $1.25 store. So yeah, Matt Damon and Jodie Foster. So yeah, I'll have to check that one out. The next one I got here is it's pretty thick. It's actually pretty thick, and I wanted to get it because I like to watch other stuff besides horror movies. You guys know that. I try to make my channel horror esque, but if I pick up stuff at the Dollar Tree, guys, I'm just going to show you what I got, no matter if it's horror or not. You know what I mean? But this one is called from the producers uh, of the Bible. This is called AD. The Bible Continues. So I picked this up at the $1.25 store. It's a 4 disc Blu-ray set. So I picked this up, and I thought it would be pretty interesting to watch this. It looks like it might be pretty good, because there is good stories and things that are talked about in the Bible that people have taken and made movies out of it. You guys know that. So yeah, to find this there, the 4 disc Blu-ray set for $1.25, I just couldn't pass it up. It's nice and thick and kind of heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. There's the back of it right there, but I'm gonna check that one out and see how it is, man, when I have some time. Now, the last one, Blu-ray I picked up here. Never ever heard of this. If you guys have heard of this, let me know in the comment sections below. I don't know the actors and actresses in there, but I know the movie is called Cheap Thrills. What does kill you makes you richer, I think it says. So I picked this up, Cheap Thrills. It might be a pretty good, decent movie. So I wanted to pick it up. It was on Blu-ray. It says Blu-ray and I think it's digital HD. So I picked up this movie here. It might be like I don't know. Maybe it's like a funny movie or I don't know. But if you guys know, let me know and leave me a comment in the in the section below, guys, and let me know if you have this movie, if you've watched it. Let me know what you thought about it. But yeah, I wanted to pick it up because it was on Blu-ray also, and I'm like, let me just check it out. Might be look like it might be like a funny movie. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure about this one, but yeah, when I get a chance, I'm gonna check that one out too. So that is Cheap Thrills. Yeah. Now the rest of these are DVDs. Now the one I was just telling you guys about earlier, I watched another content creator make a video on this, and it might have been Cheetah. I think it was Cheetah. What's up, Cheetah? How are you, man? It might have been Cheetah, guys, and it's called I think it's called Spree, and this actually has the slip cover with it. So I'm gonna check this out, man. I think he said he heard it was a pretty decent movie. I don't know if it might have been Cheetah that did the video on this. A serial killer flick that couldn't possibly be more in its moment. So I'm gonna check this out. So I heard good things about this movie, so I decided to pick it up. Now, mind you, I've went to the Dollar Tree and passed this movie up so many times. You know what I mean? But when I started hearing more and more about it, about everybody doing videos on it, I was like, well, let me just pick it up and see for myself and judge it myself. You can't go wrong, guys, when you go to the $1.25 store to get these movies. To be honest with you, you're not really losing much. So I'm going to check it out and see how if it's any good. So if you guys have watched this movie, let me know, guys, what you thought about it and if it was any good to you. I'd like to hear you guys' opinion. So that is Spree, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check that one out, guys. Now this one here, I don't know. It's called "Don't Shoot the Messenger." I don't, it might be pretty decent. I'm not sure. I don't know the actors and actresses in this, but I like these kind of movies also. You know what I mean? They're looks like a thriller like suspense movie. Breaking up is a real heart attack. So, it might be like a drama type movie. It's made by Echo Bridge. So that is Don't Shoot the Messenger. So I'm gonna check this out. And I believe this was there before and I just passed it up. But I started checking it out a little more in the description of the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one out too. So I wanted to pick this one up. It might be pretty decent. If you guys have seen this, or heard anything about it, let me know, guys, in the comment sections below. The next one here is it's actually Sam Elliott. Two feature films with Sam Elliott in it. It says I Will Fight No More Forever and Dog Watch. So Yeah, Sam Elliott. He's known for his voice. He plays a lot of characters. You know, sometimes in some of the animated movies, he is a good actor. He was in a good movie called Mask. If you guys remember that, that was a good movie with Cher. You know, that was a really good movie. But yeah, it's Sam Elliott, man. Two feature flicks in here, brother. It looks like it might be a good action flicks with Sam Elliott in it. So I've got that also at the Buck 25 store. So hopefully that's good. You know, I'll check that one out. And the last one I got here, guys, I've never heard this. I don't really like to pick up too many. He's been in a lot of movies, and good for him, you know, because he's still working. You know, as I was growing up, this guy, you know, he's been in a lot of movies that I liked. There was a movie I liked called Valley Girl, you know, where this girl liked him, but the parents didn't like him because they thought he was like a thug or an outcast, and that is Nicolas Cage, and that is called I think it's called Grace Grand Island, if I'm saying this right, guys. So I picked that up at the Buck 25 store. So I'm gonna check this one out. Sometimes the shelter is worse than the storm. So I'm gonna check this one out. If you guys heard of it, let me know if it's any good. Am I saying that right? I don't know, guys. I might not be saying it right, but it looks pretty interesting with Nicolas Cage in it. It might be a pretty good movie. You know, I don't really pick up too many Nicolas Cage movies. You know what I mean? But it was there at the $1.25 store. I've never seen it there before, so I was like, let me just pick it up and check it out. You know, and see if it might be like it could be a good suspense thriller type movie. You know, but yeah, the cover I like the cover. You know, so that looks like it might be pretty interesting. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's all I got, guys, for now from the Buck 25 store. Um, I don't know. I might try to go out sometime this week again. You know, every time I go there, it's always the same stuff. But sometimes they end up bringing out stuff that's in the back that they just don't have no room for, or they just never get to it. So it's good to always check your Buck 25 stores, maybe every couple days, you know, every few days, you know, you might get lucky. You know, I got like three or four around my area. So I try to go there when I can, when I'm not working. Like I say, guys, I work a lot. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes it's hard to get there to find them, or it could be time wise that I can't just stay in there and like really look unless it's on the weekend. So I want to just say thanks to everybody that subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Um, oh yeah, and shouts out to Miranda and you know and everybody out there, dude. Happy hunting, you know, for DVD and Blu-rays at the Buck 25 store. Um, I just watched a good dude, and I hope I'm saying his name right. I think it's D's Nuts, if I'm saying it right. I can't remember all of his whole name, but he's a really cool dude. You know, he actually does reviews on the movies that he watches, man. So that's cool, man. And shouts out to him, man. He just picked up some. I think he said it was around May 1st. He picked up some good movies. I guess he found at the Dollar Tree. So you know, and he does reviews on them, which is really cool. So yeah, man. Thanks guys for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But this was a small pickups from uh, the dollar the $1.25 store, guys. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And remember, if you subscribe to me, always subscribe back, and I will support your channel and your video also, and give my opinions on what you guys have found or picked up, no matter if it's DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, VHS, whatever. If you do reviews on movies and I check it out, you know, I'll let you know how I feel. So, hey guys, happy hunting. I hope you guys go out there and find good stuff, man. I went to Big Lots too, and I just really didn't really find much of anything I needed there in their movie section. You know what I mean? So I like trying those out. You know, Dollar General, Big Lots, and you know the Buck 25 store, and of course, if I can, when I get to the flea markets and stuff like that. I try to find DVDs and Blu-rays there too. So happy hunting, guys. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll be back with another video soon. It might take a little while, so I'm gonna try to get another good haul if I can. So it might take a little bit more time to make another video. You know what I mean? But again, thanks guys for subscribing and supporting me, man. All right, you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Peace.